Salute.
Islam more.
Assalamu alaikum. Peace.
Assalamu alaikum. Peace. Peace and blessings.
It's Tuesday. It's war night. I like Tuesday.
It's war day, man.
War day, bro.
It's challenge day.
It's challenge. Challenge day. What's that from?
From Black Panther, man.
Bro,
It's
that's real.
challenge
It
day.
really is challenge. It's challenge week for me. For
Amen.
real. It's that time. And today, even I got called out. I got called out. Someone really tried to like test me and be like, "Hey, bro, man, you ain't ready for this shit, bro. What are you doing?" For real. For this fight coming up, someone really came at me. Someone I respect, and I wasn't sure if it was to get in my head to get me to overcome the hurdle before the fight to get me hype, or really some smoke. Regardless, it's like niggas is fighting, bro.
What you gonna do?
Yeah, exactly. So I'm glad it happened because it gave me an obstacle to overcome in the run up to this fight coming up on Sunday. Let's open up. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Most Merciful, all praise is due to Allah, the Lord of the worlds, the Beneficent, the Most Merciful, and Master of the Day of Judgment. Thee alone do we serve. Thee alone do we beseech for divine aid. Guide us on the right path, the path upon whom thou hast bestowed favors, not upon whom thy wrath has been brought down, nor upon those who go astray. Amen.
Amen. I mean, Amun.
Ra, Atun, Asyr,
Yeah,
Allah,
Yeah, man.
all of them.
All of them, man.
All of them.
All of them.
Yes, sir. In his name we pray.
Yeah, man.
All praise is due.
Yeah, bro. You about to fight, bro?
I am. Yeah, for real. Yeah. And I am, I feel good. I feel good. I feel calm. It's like niggas really get to go to war. You know what I'm saying? No, for real. Like I get to go to combat. I've been training relentlessly for 4 years for this moment. And now I'm talking to you on War Day, on Tuesday, on Mars Day. It feels natural for us to be having this conversation with this pending fight on the calendar. And I feel like a man, bro. You feel me? No, you feel me?
I feel you, bro.
No, it's like, oh shit.
You raising the stakes, bro.
I'm ready. Boom.
Definitely raising the stakes.
Raising the stakes.
For everybody.
Yeah, for everybody. It's like what I aim to do is show niggas what can be done. Yes, you could be brilliant. Yes, you could be corporate. Yes, you could be a nerd. Yes, you could be a fighter. Yes, you could kick it with hood niggas. You feel me? There's no type of black man. The black man is God.
Islam.
So I'm gonna show that on Sunday. You know what I'm saying?
No, I feel you, bro.
And I'm coming with that energy. But also coupling with the energy is all praise is due to Allah. It's like this fight is for Allah. We're going to have FOI in the corner. Like, in my mind, it's like, oh, that's not fair. You feel me? You know what I mean?
Yeah, you bringing the moles out and the nation out to the MMA, man. It's an interesting,
Yeah.
an interesting environment.
It's a very interesting environment. And it appears, you know, I'm trying, I have to remain humble. I'm going to remain humble. But it appears it's like I've been chosen for the task. And the message that Allah's sending me is like, bro, it's time.
You can still be assertive.
Exactly. No, for real. Allah's like, it's time, bro. I trained you for this moment. And the passage of the Quran he directed me to today was called "Those Sent Forth." Let's see. I think it's Surah 77. Let me see if there's any bars that are relevant. But yeah, I've been sent forth. It's like, yeah, bro, it's your time. It's your time, bro. And this 2020 year has been the year of me clearing out the bullshit. You as well. To clear the runway for where we finna go, bro. Global domination. Starting with the state of California, which we're doing, but continuing that
Starting it definitely in the mind, man.
facts, man.
You know what I'm saying? Starting at the house, starting at the home.
Starting where you live.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's read this. Chapter 77 in the Quran. Those sent forth in the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, by those sent forth to spread goodness, than those driving off the chaff, and those spreading goodness far and wide, than those making a distinction, than those offering the reminder to clear or to warn. Surely that which you are promised will come to pass. So when the stars are made to disappear, and when the heaven is rent asunder, and when the mountains are carried away as dust, and when the messengers are made to reach their appointed time, to what day is the doom fixed? To the day of decision. It's bars, bro. Yeah. And that's how the That's the tone of the Quran. It's just like it's revelation. It's just like, oh, this is God talking now. This was gonna happen. This was happening. This was gonna happen. So he directed me to that, and it's like this is the fight, like you said earlier, is a platform. Because we built the platform from which we both of us could fight. We fight by different means, but we have a platform. We have a catalog of bars of content. We've got books. We've got organizations, C corps, LLCs, and nonprofits, all structured and administered by us.
Yeah.
That people can patronize, support. The foundation is built. Now it's time to go on our Joshua.
Books, content,
facts. Take over the world, right?
Yeah, man, it's deep. That passage you read. It made me think about the story of Job. I recently
Go on with that. Yeah, that's
I
real.
recently went through the story of Job. Like, just started reflecting and like learning about the story of Job this week.
That's real.
Yeah, and it's just like it's real. Of like,
what specifically led you to like reminiscing on Job?
In a situation,
were you feeling sorry for yourself?
No, I'm not. I don't feel sorry for myself.
Yeah.
And that's Job, right?
Yeah.
Job had everything.
Yeah.
All those things got relatively removed from Job. He was at his lowest point. He asked God, like, why is this happening to me? And then God basically told him, well, I'm dealing with running the universe. So it doesn't really matter what happens to you. It doesn't mean that you're a bad person.
Yeah.
And it doesn't mean that you're going to get everything back just because you could follow, just because you love me. Things it's just happening to you and you're just experiencing it. So just experience it.
Yeah.
And over time, Job became content. And then over time, Job got everything plus double of what he lost. Yeah. And that's just the vibe I'm on. With like,
I feel you, bro.
Like you said, like just having to shed things and having to be okay with the uncomfortability of the reality of my decisions, or just the reality of this is a part of life.
Facts.
And just sit with it. And it doesn't, don't question out loud. Wow.
Do not.
And don't question like I said, I don't feel sorry for myself.
No, bro.
I don't question myself.
No.
I just sit with the reality and I process, and I stay focused on the next, what can I do?
The next move.
And stay patient.
A dream I've had about was when I make in my personal life, a big decision is shooting off a very heavy and high-powered pistol. That was the dream.
That was the dream?
And it was like the recoil was severe. I was like, and Allah was telling me, it's like, all right, be mindful of the recoil of your own choices, bro.
Yeah, facts.
It's recoil.
It's recoil.
And that's the recoil is the manifestation of your power. So when gods make big choices, there are big manifestations and big ramifications for the entire universe. And that's what he was telling me. It's like, bruh, like, okay, all right, you really shot that shot. Now you're gonna have to deal with it. And it's not a bad
It's not a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing.
It's just what it is.
It's just what it is.
When gods make big decisions, big things happen. You feel me?
It's just what it is.
Yep.
And on both sides.
Facts. And even like with my choice to actually do this fight, just having decided to change the fight changes my reality, bro.
For real.
And people have like seen this, like, well, what the fuck? You look different. You look different.
Yeah, bro, you do.
Yeah, for real. I feel different. I look different, and I'm like, oh, I chose this variant. I chose this path. Right?
Yeah.
So with that comes a new appearance, comes a new glow, comes a new way of thinking. Everything changes. So I am aware of the consequences of that, and I'm also realizing this choice, me having to make this choice, it was all about the choice. You know what I mean? Less about the fight, more about the choice to confront.
Yeah.
Be like, nah, niggas is really gonna fucking do this shit.
Yeah, bro.
You know
I mean, I feel you. I'm with you, bro.
Nah, for real. And I'm like
making that choice to just be like, I have. Nah, we gotta
do it.
I gotta do this.
We gotta fucking do this shit. We gotta do this shit. We have got to do this. We have got to usher in the kingdom of Allah, bro.
On, bro. Like,
Period.
You gotta do it.
Period. We going up against Rome. You feel me? That's the fucking world. You know what I'm saying? That's the infrastructure. That's everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's not bitch nigga shit.
No, I know.
By no stretch.
I know.
By no stretch. You can't just limp dick that shit. You know what I'm saying? No.
I feel you.
That's a fight.
You gotta, yeah. I mean, exactly.
It's a marathon. It's a fight. It's a struggle. It's an uphill battle. It's a mountain climb. We got to do it. And so I'm realizing having the fortitude to make that choice is when it's going to propel us to the next level. Having the fortitude to make the choice that you have made in your life is going to propel us to the next level. And these choices aren't going to stop, bro.
I understand.
That is the power that a king has.
I understand.
The power of choice that affects millions of people. That's power.
I feel you. And it's going to be uncomfortable.
Facts. For yourself, for other people, but you have to live with it and deal with the recoil of your decision making and handle it, right? And not shy away and act like you didn't do it, right? Not at all. And then deal with the haters that don't like what you did and blah blah blah. You know, happened to me today. I'm like, that's fine. It's fine. It comes to the territory. When God makes big choices, you change His universes, and niggas is comfortable in the way things were.
Man.
Niggas is comfortable in the status quo.
Because when you get uncomfortable, then you address status quo. It makes people have to self-assess and confront things too.
Facts,
like you said, we don't want to confront.
We don't want to confront.
And sometimes that's the even most uncomfortable part about confrontation, is that the confrontation is bigger. It becomes bigger than your own confrontation, and then it becomes multiple different layers of like people having to have like shit out, like even the Kanye West thing.
Yeah,
it's that affects everybody.
It does. It does. When Kanye West says shit like that, it affects everybody. It forces everything to really be like, what the fuck did he just say? What the fuck? Really? Wow.
Right, wrong, or indifferent.
Yeah, for real.
Right, wrong, or indifferent.
Yeah, it's just like it forces people to like take a second look and be like, what's he talking about?
Yeah.
For real.
And I just said this an anecdote to like confronting or making decisions. It's good, it's bad.
Yeah.
There are people going to hate your decisions. People going to ride your decisions. And there's going to be a lot of people who are like you said, a lot of people going to be like, okay, I got to just, I fuck with you, I rock with you, but I gotta like,
you over there, bro.
I can't really go over there with you.
Nah, I'm not.
Which I understand.
I understand.
And I'm really used to that. I've had to accept that, embrace that part of life. People are like, oh man, I fuck with you, but I'm not trying to wear no crystals. Oh, I rock with you, but
yeah. And in reference to your boy Ye, it's I see these big intentional, not even, I'm going to call it intentional, just big choices and big decisions about popping off. And I see the effects of them. And I see him always coming out on top, more or less. I mean, he's still a billionaire.
More or less.
Yeah, more or less.
More or less.
And so I don't judge. I never judge Kanye. I observe him.
Yeah.
I've always observed Kanye, and I continue to observe him. And I'm always like, what does Kanye look like with the chief of staff and administration and counselor? You know what I mean? He probably has something like that, but it doesn't appear to heat it. But I'm just like, bro, you just power without control or like a real campaign. You feel me?
He got a campaign.
He does, but he does. He does.
He's thinking at
You're right.
I don't want to turn this. He's at a different level.
I understand.
And we don't like that.
He's actually running for president. So
he's at a different. He's at a different level. He's at a different level.
He is a different level.
It doesn't really matter if we like him or not. He's at that level.
He is at that level.
He's at that level.
He's at that level.
Unless he commits crimes.
Facts.
He can't be canceled.
He can't. You can't. You could.
Unless he commits crimes.
No, seriously.
And so I'm not going to try to counsel him, but I'm not going to let him take my emotions along for the joyride.
Yeah.
What he did with me when I was good on Ye was during Jesus King. That helped me to be like, Ye, I can't. And that's when I said, okay, all right, Ye, because I feel like you trolling me. And people agree, disagree about that, but to me, that was trolling Christianity. He was just trolling.
And you were offended by that?
No, I wasn't offended by him trolling Christianity.
Yeah.
I was concerned because I don't think it seemed like people take him serious because like you said, Ye affects people. So when Ye says Jesus is King and he believes in Jesus and he's a Christian, people take that literal. And then I'm like, bro, we're trying to get up out of that. We're trying to get away from that mind, from where you've taken us,
that's
bro.
psychology, bro.
You can't take us back. Like, I know you know the meta nature, but you want to take us back here.
That's where you and I don't think you make it sound like he's a super scientific Egyptologist because he wore a fucking pharaoh chain, bro.
No, he wore Haru.
I understand that, but he doesn't read. He doesn't study.
He doesn't have to study. I know a lot of people who don't read books who have a wealth of knowledge. They watch documentaries, and he watches documentaries. He gets his information. He has access to a lot of information. He might not read books.
I don't think he is an expert on the meta nature.
I don't think a nigga would spend $60,000 on a gold chain of Haru if he didn't know what it meant.
I think that's exactly the type of shit Kanye was doing.
Okay.
I think he's giving your boy too much credit, bro.
I don't think
he's not you, bro.
Well, he's one of the. I don't think his life doesn't show that I give him too much credit. That's the thing about Ye. It's typical. He's so like, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this.
I understand.
I'm gonna tell you I am a God. I'm gonna tell you that I am Jesus. I am Jesus. I'm gonna tell you that I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing, and then I'm gonna do what I'm telling you I'm doing, and then I'm gonna tell you I'm not doing what I'm doing. But I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say these things. And I'm gonna also talk about this too.
Facts.
But sometimes I'm gonna just say I'm doing this and I'm not doing this. And I'm gonna keep doing this.
Facts. No, he's a lot like Trump in that regard. And the thing is, these entities are too big to be canceled, bro. You can't cancel power.
Yeah. So
you cannot cancel power.
So just find your it's like canceling the NFL. We're not gonna cancel the NFL.
Ain't gonna happen.
Just create your emotional boundaries.
That's right.
It's fine with my bro yesterday. We was watching Monday Night Football game. We was talking about like
who's playing.
It was the Chargers and the Broncos. But we was talking about the times when we both decided to like emotionally disconnect from football. And then he laughed at my story, laughed at his story, Lou. And I was like, bro, let's watch it. Like, let's watch those things. And then he was like, what's why? But he was like, let's process it again. And like,
what things were you watching?
Like, his thing, like the Tony Romo, when Tony Romo fumbled on the 1 yard line, like that shit, it hurt.
He said,
and mine was when Russell Wilson threw the pin interception on the 1 yard line for the Super Bowl. That shit hurt, bro. Like that shit hurt.
Of course, that's how niggas are with sports, bro.
I know, but after that, I created my emotional boundaries.
I feel you.
But I haven't really sat back and watched that whole sequence.
I understand.
Since that day.
I understand, bro.
And we just watched it, and he was like, "Damn, the pain is still." I was like, "Damn, like the trauma's still there."
Yeah. So I like that metaphor because it's very similar to the thing that you and I have both done with Ye. So we're like, we don't take his shit emotionally.
Yeah.
We just like, that's Ye.
That's Ye.
That's Ye.
He said some cool things. He said some out of line things.
Yeah.
But he's been doing that since his inception.
That's literally
he's never not done that.
That's literally what he does. And I his recent stuff I'm laughing at. I think his shit's hilarious. But I'm also like, strategically, I'm watching it objectively, and I'm like, what's the real play?
We always say that, and then
Facts.
And then he does the real play, and then we go, what's going on? Yeah, and then he does it.
But what's the real play after that?
He's going to go run for president.
Oh, facts, man. This is gonna be interesting.
He's going to run for president. He's trying to turn his school, and he's trying to turn Yeezy into a school and a clothing company at the same time.
Good for him. Yeah, that's dope.
Like a fashion school. He's trying to formalize Donda and trying to make Donda be one of the top like sports schools. He just bought a social media app from Candace Owens' husband that was failing. But he can do that. He can just buy things.
He can.
He literally can do like, I like that idea. I'll buy it.
I understand.
So it's like
that's what rich white boys do, and we worship them for doing it. When Ye does it, he's being a nigger.
That's what I'm saying. If people think that how do you feel about him? He said some cold shit.
He got bars.
He said, I'm not gonna argue a nigga who has less ideas than me. I'm not gonna argue a nigga who got less money.
than me.
I'm not gonna argue a nigga about money who got less money than me. And at the end of the day,
It's facts, bro.
What there's nothing I don't have any financial advice for you.
Facts, no.
I don't have
Zero.
better business savviness than Kanye West does.
No.
Right at this moment.
I don't got better album ideas than my dark, beautiful, twisted fantasy.
I really don't.
I don't. Bro.
Anybody say they do,
I don't. I don't, bro.
Anybody say they do is cap.
Facts, bro. Facts, bro.
Other than K-Dot. Maybe K-Dot.
Yeah. But I do enjoy watching Kanye in the Sphere because I'm okay. It's entertainment, man. You know, I'm just like, okay, well, all right, what you finna do now? What's the play now?
I would rather watch Kanye do concerts and do music. I would prefer that. But like he said, he's not going to. We can't ask him to be what he was 10 years ago. We can't ask me to be what I was 10 years ago.
I understand.
You know?
And his last albums weren't too. I don't even know the names. Like something about being bipolar and Jesus King. Well, Jesus King was kind of good, right? Was it?
I'm not hating on Jesus King. I'm hating on the fact that he was trolling Christianity and went super hard for 1 year, and then the next year went right back to the same nigga, bro. That's what I'm. I'm like, bro, y'all gonna let this nigga make y'all go back to church and have y'all paying for concerts?
Yeah, man.
In church.
Yeah.
And make a whole gospel album, and then he won.
A whole
he won because he listed Donda too as a gospel album and won like every category when it comes to gospel music of the billboards.
Is Donda an album too?
He made Donda a gospel album he labeled it a gospel album.
Oh, okay. But Jesus King, is Donda and Jesus King, are they different albums?
They're different albums.
Are they both gospel? I forgot.
That's what but that's the trolling.
I understand.
You know what I'm saying? He just trolls.
He does.
He's gonna label his album gospel.
Yeah. And that's the whole like.
Cause what is it? Like, what is gospel music?
And that's the thing with like him and Candace Owens. That's their MO. It's like they just troll niggas.
They troll niggas
all the time, and I'm just.
But
like,
we do need a little bit of troll. We need a little bit of like, what are you niggas on? I don't hate them because I
don't hate them.
The difference is I grew up in a very conservative household.
Yeah.
So I'm not. These conversations are not like. I have very conservative fathers, uncles. You know what I'm saying? My mother's super conservative. My father's conservative. My uncle's conservative. My aunt's conservative. I grew up in a conservative environment. I grew up with black people who would have these discussions and then not necessarily have it outside in front of everyone all the time.
I feel you.
They wasn't going on YouTube and Snapchat and Instagram saying these type of things, but these are things that they've been saying since I was a child. Of like, we love black people, but niggas be on nigga shit.
Facts.
Niggas, I can't fuck with niggas. I can't fuck with the Democrats because niggas be on nigga shit. The Republicans, they be on nigga shit. They be on boofy shit. But if you have to pick one, they gonna pick this one.
Facts.
Because at least they about business, they about their money, they about running shit, they about really structuring shit, organizing shit and power. And they gonna tell you niggas about not having power.
Facts.
Meanwhile, they maintain hella power.
Facts.
And tell you niggas to just help them stay in power.
That's a game. Yeah. So I've always now in my mature adult years, young adult years, I respect the people making that choice of like, why you fucking Republicans? Yeah. Our choice is like, we run the game. We playing the game. No matter, like, we don't pick a side. We play the game.
I remember I wasn't surprised. I was surprised that people were surprised that Trump won. I'm like,
I was definitely surprised.
That Trump won?
Oh, absolutely.
Really?
I was
not surprised at all. I was surprised people were surprised.
I was surprised.
It's America, man.
Because I was emotionally invested in your girl Hillary.
This is America.
I understand. Now I'm not surprised. But I was surprised because I really wanted old Hillary to win. I was a stan. So, that event definitely put me on the trajectory I'm on now, where now I'm in the Nation of Islam and fighting niggas for sport. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I feel you, bro.
It woke me up. It's like, oh wait, that's what time.
America's not. We're not that. We're not gonna put Hillary Clinton as a president, bro.
No, hell no.
Like, it's not gonna happen.
Hell no, bro. Not in this country. Get the fuck out of here.
More women voted for Trump than voted for Hillary Clinton.
More white women. Fact.
Yeah, bro. Fact. On paper.
Fact.
On paper. Mm-hmm. So I get it. I mean, you know, it is what it is to me. I'm not emotionally invested into the political conversation anymore. Like you said, now we tap into both spectrums.
No, we tap into power.
Yeah.
We're about acquiring power, distributing resources. Political parties and systems are just tools by which that are options for us to use when it's convenient for us, bro.
Man,
that's all it is. Right?
At the end of the day,
they're tools.
Until we develop, as we are developing our own political party.
Facts. Right.
Because let's be very clear. That to me, that's the game. That's the goal. That's where we have to move.
And there are people doing that right now.
Yeah.
ADOS is about that shit. They're about that. So I'm like, cool, y'all do that.
Like, we don't have to. I get it. These two, if they have the deepest infrastructure and the most collective power.
Yeah.
But
facts.
it's not. We can't put things in place to shift that.
Yeah, and it's just an easier means by which to control people. You just have two characters of types of human beings that are paraded in front of people. Oh, you a Republican, you're a Democrat. Pick your side. It's football, bro. It's just I get it. It makes it easier for people to simplify their thinking into categories of two when the world is ever expanding and infinite. So it's
Like these are really outdated concepts, but they are present. It's like we only have two options for who's going to be our president.
For real. Two paradigms.
Yeah.
That's it. You just get two. That's all you guys get. Where I'm just like, okay, I'm not playing that peon game. I'm playing just like, oh, okay, all right. I'm playing power. What do I do? What things can I put in place to get power? To build infrastructure, to build systems, to build a nation.
And they both under the Rome. They both under the Pope.
Yeah, facts, bro. Yeah, all day.
Because your president is a Catholic.
Yes, he is. Yeah. Yes, he is. Yeah, this is Rome's last ruckus right now, and they're making a ruckus. And God bless them, but you ain't gonna stop the Asiatic Black God. It's not gonna happen. But you can't put up a good fight. And you and I are both feeling the pressures of Rome.
Every day,
bro. The pressure's real.
Pressures of definitely pressures of Rome and the paradigm they want to keep you under.
Facts, man. No, facts. They had a whole vaccine campaign to keep you in their universe
And submerge you with consumerism and debt.
Facts.
To kill your drive, to kill your will to live.
To will. That's what they attack.
Your will to thrive. They will submerge you in debt and consumerism and create so much shame and guilt, and then keep you subservient to just being able to maintain.
They attack you're right. No, they attack your willpower, especially a man's willpower.
Definitely.
Because right now what is happening is the feminization of men wholesale, and then just making women ascend to positions of power to where they could be controlled. Right? So not like ultimate power, but just enough. Okay, you could be manager, cool. Women run the world. Women are the future, blah, blah, blah. But the white man still runs the game. Right? That's what's happening right now. And then black men, it's like, who? If you want any money, you better turn to a homosexual. If you want any respect, if you want anything in this world, you better show me that you're submitting to the crown. You better show me that you're willing to submit to Rome, and I can do whatever the fuck I want with you. That's the time that they're on right now.
That's the time, bro.
That's the time that they're on.
Disposable.
And from a military standpoint,
man.
no, for real. And from a military standpoint, I don't take it personal. I'm just like, I see what you guys are doing. I'm not going to do that, and I'm going to set up systems in place. I'm going to make big choices to counter the pressures of falling Rome, to put my niggas on, but also put my niggas in position to fight and put my niggas back. Give my niggas the tools to assume the mantle of rulership. Right? And that takes time.
That takes time.
That takes training. That takes wisdom. That takes knowledge, understanding. That takes time, discipline, all that shit. It takes a culture of the cultivation of knowledge.
It takes Killmonger.
Let's say, thank you, a culture of fighting. Like I said. And I'm glad you mentioned Killmonger. It's like, yeah, Killmonger was trained by Rome. He went to the army. He was trained. We need to be training our own men. We need to have those systems. And I was talking to you before the podcast about how Armenians, they have a fighting, the men have a fighting culture. Like they have how they operate in packs of men, and like the ones that fight. This is like, they all go to the same gym. They all go to each other's fight. They roll 40 deep. And they win. I've lost to 2 Armenians. And I lost to 40 Armenians because they brought their whole motherfucking gang to the fight, cheering their ass off. You know,
And I mean, that's definitely kind of intimidating.
it is. Yeah, it's just like you feel, it's energy.
Yeah, yeah,
You feel me? So it's like a cheat code. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
you bring in the squad, nigga? Like, goddamn, I got two people. I got a coach and another nigga being like, go Adam, go. You brought the gang, bro.
The whole town.
And that's what's up. And I'm like, I see you niggas. And now what me and what we're doing, we're changing the culture of changing the culture of cultivating black men. Mm-hmm. There's no small feat.
Not at all.
Not at all. And it's
and it takes a lot of different expressions and different
facts,
resources.
Absolutely. Farmer training, fight training, all of it. But are we not
educating, culinary arts, advocacy, policy?
That's right, bro.
Finances, administration.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And that
culinary arts.
Facts. And that is our current predicament. Is like while we're up in Rome, it's like how do we get our boys away from Rome enough to come into our fold, bro? We use what works in Rome to just speak to them and get them.
Make it fine. That's it, bro. Find what they like.
Facts.
Figure out what they like and then show them that they can get that over here.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Because all Rome is just the infrastructure. It's just the board that we're playing on right now.
That's it.
It's the board. Like there's no good or bad about it. It's like they spent centuries building this board. We're playing on their board. So understand that as the architect of the entire universe, you could play on whatever board you want, but you have to rise into that knowledge of understanding.
We taught them how to make a board.
Facts. Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
And we just got to just remind ourselves, like I said, like the political system, like these things that we do, we taught them how to do it, and we can take the steps to create our own systems. I definitely would separate. That's how I see like separation from the white man or whatever. It's like, yeah, we can have our own political system. We can have our own liaisons. We can have our own technical assistants.
No,
we can have our own offices.
You have to separate your thinking from the way of the Caucasian.
Yeah,
the thinking of the Caucasian, and we've actually demonstrated the means by which one can do that by looking at the days of the week. Stop devoting them to Roman gods. See them for what they are. Mondays for the moon. Monday. Sorry.
Yeah.
Mondays for the moon, Tuesdays Mars war, Wednesdays for administration and communication, Thursday is Jupiter for expansion, Fridays for love, Saturday is Saturn, Sunday is for the sun. So this knowledge of alchemy, the weekly alchemy we go through as we ascend in life, I embody that knowledge into my decision making on each day, right? Which is why I like having. In the week of war, we having the podcast on Tuesday, right? It's a no fucking brainer.
I heard the sound go off. Is everything all right with the? I heard it go.
Maybe my phone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
That's what it is.
Sure.
Yeah, that's what it is. No, here we're good. So yeah, that's how it starts. It's just separate your thinking. Separate your thinking and ascend to the mind of God. Operate and stay there. Use prayer as a means to stay up there. Then submit your will to Him and have Him direct your path. That's what it is, bro. And these are things that take submission and work and letting go of the bullshit in Rome that you're holding on to. Sports, football, pussy, alcohol, liquor, blah, blah, blah. All the things that allow you to numb yourself to your miserable reality as a financial servant, debt servant, right? All of it. But it takes, I'm glad you said this bar earlier about the willingness to confront, right? You just have to, in order to fight and excel and win, you have to confront reality for what it is. And that includes confronting yourself. And I'm going to go back to when you make big choices like you and I made, that makes people uncomfortable because it forces them to assess what the fuck they got going on. It's like, well, what am I doing? And I noticed that with my choice about to fight. It's like I've got people who've been doing, jiu-jitsu for 10, 15 years, but haven't decided to actually do an MMA fight. You feel me? That are like, oh, fuck, what if he wins? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, man, fuck, I never made that choice, and I'm 42 now. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I'm mindful of that energy. And we have to be mindful of not try to placate that energy and like try to get them to be like, rah, 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 support me. Fuck all that shit, bro. It's like niggas made a choice. And that choice was predicated by Allah. I'm with God. I'm good. Feel how you want to feel. But Allah's fucking with me, bro. And Allah's backing me. So do what you want, feel how you want, but we keep it motherfucking pushing, bro.
I feel you.
We keep it pushing. And I would say that ultimately is not keep it pushing like what summarizes our that's our MO, right? Anything else? Agriculture's foundation, civilization.
Yeah.
And keep a motherfucking pushing.
Hey,
bro.
man.
We just keep it pushing, which is why we're here every week, because we keep it pushing. It's like we know that this platform is our stable datum. It's like, nah, hell no, I ain't giving it. This is how we recalibrate. No matter where we are in life, we come back, we strategize, we go back in the world, we exert energy into the universe, use this as a platform to campaign, to wake people up, and then go out into the world with that new revitalized energy, bro. Actually, and we're really setting a model for what can happen when two minds get together and just talk about God body ass shit, you know?
Yeah, the sky's the limit, man.
Yeah, you bring God into reality and into existence. And this intensity that we bring to the mic weekly is now manifested into intense work brought from the heavens down to earth. And then now we have to handle and confront what the fuck it is that we've done.
I understand. I understand. So many levels.
Yeah, bro. It's like, oh, this is what we asked for. Oh, more admin, more decision making, more responsibility.
I accept and I embrace.
Yeah,
and it's uncomfortable.
It is.
It's uncomfortable.
It is.
You know, but I don't shy away from it.
Oh, and it's like we in 5th grade now, and the homework got hard, right?
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Is it not the same feeling? Like we entered Virgo season. It's like, oh, new grade. Oh, it's cool. New lockers. Blah. You know that new feeling. Now it's, oh, fuck. Oh, this is.
Yeah, it feels like
Fuck.
We graduated high school and we went to Harvard on a full ride.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
You know, like, yeah, nigga, what's up?
Yeah,
like,
what's
you
up?
here?
Yeah, you here now.
Like, yeah.
You got homework. It's due. You got a fucking 10-page paper now.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, it's like, yeah, bro.
10
like,
pages.
You did it. You're like, that was great what you just did, but like, this is okay. This is yeah, base level. This is just that's cool, bro.
That's
for sure. We see you.
Cool. You finished high school.
That's what's up, bro. But yeah,
cool. But no one gives a fuck.
Welcome to AP Harvard now, bro. Welcome to fucking. This is the base. Everybody here is on that. Everybody here is on that.
On that time. It's on that time. That's real. It's like, okay, cool, congratulations. But what are you doing right now, right? So
if you want to do this over here, you're gonna have to learn how to do this right here. You want to be God body. You gotta learn how to be. You want to learn how to do this high level things. All right, cool. Now you got to do high level things. Now.
High level thing, man.
Like that, you excelled at that because it wasn't a high level thing. That was you excelled where you excelled.
Facts.
But now you're here. You got to learn how to even maintain this.
Yeah.
Before
facts,
you
bro.
can even excel.
No, yeah, okay, you're at a new level. Maintain that before you try to go into God, right? And think about this: God administers and maintains universes in galaxies. How the fuck are you gonna do that if you don't have control and mastery of self? You feel me?
I understand.
That's real, bro.
That's real.
No, I'm fucking being serious right now. How are you going to master building even physical reality in this earth, building a pyramid? You got to master self first, right? You have to, because you're not going to be able to go outside space, time, this continuum, if you don't have mastery and control of self. So that is the trajectory that you and I are on. And it's like have the ability to be God in physical form, dealing with, which is God, physical form, mind. We'll talk about God body, spirit, body, physical body, mind, and spirit, to embody God, Allah, in physical form. That is the goal. Now, we've gotten one means by which one could do that. One could get audited and clear yourself of the trauma. But that doesn't make you operate as God. That makes you clear of that makes you who you are, but not that doesn't propel you into the mantle of ruling galaxies and kingdoms. You feel me? That doesn't make you be a god body. See, you and I are both calling ourselves and acting as god body, but operating with the full awareness that we're bogged down by the trauma that we haven't cleared up yet.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And existing in Rome.
Facts.
Like living in Rome is Rome.
Facts.
It's goddamn Sodom and Gomorrah out here, bro.
Yeah, it's beyond Sodom and Gomorrah, man.
It's It's very perverse.
It's sick, bro.
It's very intense. It's a lot of energy.
Are you saying this like recent experiences? Like, because I actually had that cognition today. Like, oh god damn.
I had that cognition. Well, on Sunday, I had two cognitions about the Job thing. The Job thing really fucked with me.
Yeah. How did that come? How did you
TikTok.
Oh, okay. Understood.
Just popped on TikTok.
Understood.
And then I had this cognition about like sexual immorality, and like how in Leviticus God gave all the breakdowns of sexual immorality of like what you shouldn't be doing, and just like really breaking it down on like where this generation is. Like we're in this, like there's a reason God gave you these pillars of like don't fuck your mama, don't fuck your sister, don't fuck your homie's girl. Don't do that, because people want to focus only on the homosexual aspect of it, but all of it is perversion. And he was saying, they're talking about how
it's deviation.
Yeah, when you start playing with one perversion, if you say one of them isn't perverse, then now you're saying all of them aren't perverse. Right.
And you subtly allow all of them to permeate into society.
Yes.
That's what we have now.
And mind you, most of them are heterosexual acts. But they're all perverse. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes people get lost in the like, oh, gay people. But it's like, okay, well,
that's a convenient scapegoat.
Are you fucking your homie's?
Yeah, seriously.
Girl.
Wife. Are you fucking your homie's wife? That's
equally as perverted. That's perverted.
That's perversion, bro.
You know, are you fucking your sister? That's perverted. But then a lot of this shit comes from the church. Like a lot of this shit is in the church. A lot of sexual perversion is still because of the trauma. You know, there's still a lot of undertone of sexual perversion. Just in the culture. That we haven't really, as a culture, haven't really dealt with. You know,
our culture?
No,
hell no, bro.
And more so American culture.
Oh, facts.
Because we're still under the Roman culture.
We still under Rome, bro. Like, and as we've talked about this,
priests are known for
raping boys.
They're known for what they're known for.
Yeah, pedophilia.
So there's like
it's like it starts at the top. So it's like it's really hard to expect a thorough cleansing of American society when your spiritual rulers are molesting and raping little boys.
And a lot of black pastors are known for that too. There have been black pastors who got caught on some gay shit, on some like fucking with young boys.
I understand.
You know?
Yeah.
And that shit is wild. But that's perversion.
When in Rome, do as the Romans, bro. Let's be very clear about that. There's a reason that statement is said, because it's like the Romans have a certain way of doing shit. And when you up under Rome, those tendencies are much easier to exhibit, manifest, and do. Because that's the culture. That is the culture. And our job is to, seeing this perversion, seeing this wickedness, operate within it while we must circumstantially, but also building systems that are outside of it, right? That are outside of it, but also utilize resourcing inside, bro. It's chess, and it requires a high degree of finesse, diplomacy, just fucking game, right? It's just game. It's just because you really have to see opportunity for what it is and not be bogged down by pre-existing ideas that you had about certain things. Like, for example, the government is bad, like that. I'm not going to fuck with any part of the government because government is bad. Blah, 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 blah. Like that ideology. And then you have to ask and I'm glad you pressed Amin last week about, what does that fucking mean though? You know what I mean? Because it doesn't really, when you really audit and dissect these ideas and these taglines that people say, they have no meaning. Mm-hmm. They don't.
And he hella pressed me too.
He did. It was a mutual pressing. And it's a necessary conversation because we're gonna have to confront the reality. It's like, while we up under Rome, what do we do? How do we take advantage of the resources that are here, while at the same time building autonomous infrastructure while still here?
Yeah.
That's all it is, bro.
I mean, I get it.
Facts, because what is happening? And by the way, there's the head of a federal agent. We have a direct. This is not a podcast. I'm just saying it right now. Remember, I got to remind me to show you someone that was introduced to me that we got to have a media meeting with. I'm just remembering right now.
All right.
That's involved in the federal government that has resources and loves what we're doing. So after the
I probably know him.
Yeah, no, I'll just remind me after the podcast. So,
all right.
I don't want to put him on blast.
I probably know him for real.
Nah, he's black. Yeah, so we had the plug.
I probably know him. I'm being honest, bro.
I understand. So yeah, we I trained with his son. And quick story, last Friday, black brother, dreads from Mississippi. He asked me what I do, and I was like, "Oh, I do agriculture." And he's like, "Bro, like all I do is USDA shit. My full family's in the USDA." And I was like, "Wait, what? Who are you? What the fuck?" And then he showed me who his father was. I'll show you him after the podcast. But yeah, I was like, okay. He's like, yeah, let's have a meeting so I can put you on ASAP. My point is, he ain't the only one on the inside.
Nah, I feel you.
The thing about the federal government is like, it's chock full of niggas, bro.
Bro, they putting a USDA building in Compton,
Facts, bro. No, it's real. There are hella niggas inside of the U.S. federal government. They see what's happening. We have this idea that this nation is going to be built entirely of different tools. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. It's like, what is happening, what is going to happen. It's like, oh, no. We're going to get up in and we're going to take control of what's working in Rome to continue to push our campaign and build our nation, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Like they've done in Tom and Reed for thousands of years, bro.
Exactly.
They don't come in and completely break everything down. They come in and just administer the same administration.
Exactly. You rise in the positions of power and control. And then we put our niggas on. We put them on.
And then we come and take back over and we still just take over the same administration and just do it our way.
In fact, we do it our way. And at the same time, we use that administration to because it's not going to be the same. We're going to have other things, other entities, other farms, other projects, other projects that are going to get, and it could be to a point where like, well, the shit that we've been building for decades over here is going to rise into have more power than what the old stuff, right? You feel me? But we have this like fairy tale version of like, this world stops. Here's our world. I'm like, what's the fucking bridge, bro? Oh, I get our job. We're the bridge. And that's exactly what we are doing.
Real time.
We are building that bridge between kingdoms. We are the bridge between the kingdoms.
Yeah.
And at this rate, we're going to see this kingdom. But the kingdom is being built. We were starting to see, oh shit, niggas is getting the pillars ready. Oh.
I know, bro. I'm starting to see it.
No,
bro.
we see it.
I'm having conversations. I'm organized. I'm getting meetings. I'm watching it develop in real time. Mm-hmm. The full aspects and the full spectrum of it.
Facts. Which is why it's required of us to shed anything that doesn't serve us.
I understand.
And it's only temporarily uncomfortable, bro. Like, you get over this shit. Because we keep it pushing. You get over it. Breakups, you get over this shit. We all had bad breakups. You get over it. Right? And then you ascend and evolve into a changed man with that experience in your bag. Mm-hmm. Right? And then you have more armor to confront reality and to confront life. Right? So that's a part of growing up. And then sometimes you got big, not even losses, they're just experiences, man. It's just, it had to go. It had to go.
Yeah.
And we had a conversation before the podcast about like the decision I made about it's gotta go. It's time to go, bro. It's time to go, bro. It's time to go.
I feel you, bro.
Yeah. What it is. We gotta go into details, but that's just, hey, we here now.
This is what it is.
It's what it is, bro.
This is what it is, man.
Once you get past your feelings and emotions, you're able to process life like a business. It's nice. It's peaceful to be able to actually make decisions like without being triggered. I'm like, well, I don't want to think about this because it makes me feel a certain way. It'd actually be like, no, I have to think about this because it's my life depends on it and the trajectory of my family depends on it. So now I can think about it and now I can make the best decision given what I want to accomplish in life. Right?
Yeah.
That's it. But a lot of us shy away from confronting these things because the act of confronting triggers you because of past traumatic experiences, so you don't want to go there. But once you go in that area enough and just process all the things, and it takes time, bro, especially when it comes to interpersonal relationships, you process all the things that make you feel uncomfortable around a certain topic, then you could just assess it objectively, right? Like, oh, this needs to happen because it is better for my life, and I'm going to make this call. That is it. Period. And then imagine a whole life where all you are is that intention. Oh, you're just a walking, talking God body, just bringing things into reality. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, and we're on that trajectory. The beautiful part is like, there's only discomfort in not knowing how to proceed. You feel me?
I understand.
You know, like it's like, oh fuck, I'm anxious because there's a problem and I don't know what to do. We see all the solutions. We see the solutions, right? Agriculture, auditing, fucking go. And knowing that like we see the solutions, we know it's a lot of work. But knowing that like, oh fuck, we see what needs to get done. How do we build things to make sure these things happen? That's it. That's the calculus. That's the mathematics. But the fact that we have a framework of a solution, that's why we go so motherfucking hard. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you.
You feel me? We have we see it. Most niggas don't see it. Most niggas don't think we think agriculture every day.
Yeah, bro.
Like it's real.
Long term.
Yeah, for real. Like even when you came through, I was picking mint for our tea, and like I wasn't doing that because you were coming. I was literally doing it because that's who we are now.
Yeah.
We are niggas that pick mint and make our own tea. That's just what we do. You know what I mean? That's natural. And then realizing that you were coming to and you were watching me pick mint, that's when it really like, oh shit, I'm really doing this shit.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm sitting here with all these plants. I'm like, man, we sell plant. Wow, we were really doing this.
We deep in.
We are deep.
You the plant man, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody know you as a plant man.
Yeah. And then together we are the agricultural rainmakers in the state of California for Black and Indigenous farmers, bro. Like that's what it is.
Listen,
Make it motherfucking rain, bro.
Hey, man.
We make it rain.
Hey, I'm just ready to just keep pushing the game, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm just ready to step into this next level and really put these pieces together, man.
Yeah, for real.
And put these pieces when these pieces get put together, that's what we really working on.
Yeah, for real. For real. Did you do your homework in high school, like in elementary school, or do you do your homework? Or you not do your homework and just pass the
I
test?
was smart up until high school.
Understood. So but being smart and doing homework.
I mean, I was a scholar.
So you did all your homework
into high school, until middle school.
Okay.
Middle school, I wasn't a scholar no more. I did enough to get by. Elementary, I was a scholar, bro. I was a nerd.
Understood. So you didn't. That's when you did your homework in elementary school.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But I say all that to ask because like I'm asking if you can recall a moment where you realize, oh man, I got fucking homework. Oh, I got to do this shit. It's real. I got to do it.
I mean, I realized high school. I realized that shit. Like, I got to do this.
Did you do it in high school?
Actually, no. College. No. I'm college when I realized I got to do my homework.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah, like college. The Cordon Bleu. Like, okay, I got to go home and I have to actually study.
Facts.
I have to actually prepare for this test.
Facts.
I have to actually really. I got to do. I have to really do work at home.
Because if I don't, it's me that pays the prices.
Yeah.
Like no one else is gonna pay, bro. It's like you have to take up that accountability. And I can say, and I'm sure you're not surprised. It's like I've always done my homework, bro. Like there's probably like a handful of times where I just didn't do my homework, and if I didn't do it, I figured out a way to finesse it and tell the teacher that I did. Like I've always, and you see it in how I act. I do my homework. You know
I feel you. I could picture you like, what the fuck is in there? It's in the stack. You don't see it?
Yeah, facts.
What, you lost my homework? How you lose my homework? I stayed up all night. You lost my homework for real? You really came from my homework for real? It's in there. I turned
no
it
comment.
right after Susie. Susie, didn't you see me walk over here and put my homework on the table?
You give me memories. There actually was a girl named Susie that I was very fond of in middle school, junior high. Shout out to Susie. Susie Rosales.
Shout out to Susie.
Shout out to Susie, bro. We had some good times. That's all I gotta say. Me and Susie had some good times. I'm glad you mentioned that name. She's a Scorpio too.
Hey.
Yeah, man. Maybe that's why she's coming up in this conversation.
Hey, man. Shout out to Susie.
Wait, actually, I need to get actual facts. She acts like a Scorpio. That's all I gotta say. You know what I'm trying to say, but I'm trying to think if she's. I never actually asked her birthday. I'll ask her.
She probably a Scorpio.
She probably a Scorpio.
She probably a Scorpio.
The fact that I'm talking about her right now, yeah, it's probably that's how they move.
Shout out to the Scorpios.
Shout out.
They will always have my heart.
Always.
And my desire.
They'll always have my desire, bro. And they got a string of hold on
They always have my heart and my desire. They always will. There's no way
and my
around.
dark energy. They got it. They know what to do
They
with
pull out my rage.
Man, they pull all that.
And my passion. They pull my passion out. They don't like how it comes out, but they pull my passion out.
Yeah, they do.
They do.
Yeah.
No other zodiac pulls out my intense energy. Nobody. I don't yell or scream or like cry.
Yeah.
For nobody other than Scorpios.
Oh man. Yeah, they pull it all out. It's funny. We had this conversation at this exact same time last year, man. I remember
Talking about Scorpios.
Yeah, hell yeah. I remember. I'm vividly remembering just all of the feelings that Scorpios elicit in me, and I remember that conversation because that's how powerful that energy is.
I mean, it's the highest highs and the lowest lows.
Facts, man. Yeah, it's
The
weird.
highest highs and the lowest low, bro.
Yeah.
The happiest and the most angriest. Literally the happiest I've ever been, and literally the most consistently frustrated I've ever been.
Yeah. And that's a tough thing to let go of. It's very difficult because when you go through a very low with someone, you want to chase that immediate high to balance it out, bro. And that's the hamster wheel.
It's an engagement.
Oh, man, that's the game. And that's how they know it.
Got me.
They got you. They got me. They know that. And that the visceral reactions and energies they elicit, they play to their advantage to get what they want. Right? And it's not bad or good, but that's why they on spooky time. You know?
It's not bad or good.
Yeah.
My oldest brother's a Scorpio.
Word.
That's my nigga, man. I love my oldest
I
brother.
understand. And even with men, I'm just like, you my nigga. Like, I'm talking about Scorpios. It's like, you my nigga. But like, there's always a game that you're playing that I can't see. You feel me? Does that make sense? That's how I feel.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Scorpio.
Yeah, it's a Scorpio. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I know you're, because they are loyal and they'll fuck with you. But I'm like, I know you up to something, nigga. You up to something. I can see it in your eye. You up to something.
Loyalty means you'll always come back.
Facts.
It don't mean you're gonna stay.
Facts.
Scorpios are also runners. They're runners, bro.
Runners from what? Conflict?
Like from like relationships and stuff like that.
I can see that.
And like attachment.
Facts. I can see that.
They're very. It's desire. It's pure. A lot of it's fantasy.
Yeah. Desire. They chase desire.
They chase desire.
They chase desire.
They chase their fantasy.
They chase addiction. They chase desire. They are.
And they don't want what desires them.
Facts. They don't.
But they want to feel very desired. It's deep. They don't want who actually desires them, but they really want to feel very desired.
Facts. But when that object desires them deeply, they discard it.
The moment you actually desire or show them or express that or move on that.
Facts.
It's like, oh, that was great.
Facts. Yeah.
Or they'll just keep you in the back pocket.
Facts. And then move on to the next one.
I didn't seen it.
I see it.
I done heard phone calls.
I've seen it, bro.
Of like I done heard phone calls of like, I told you I don't want you, and like, you know, like, and dude on the phone like, you know, I want to make you my girl, and just want to come home and like kiss your toes, and she like, nah, I don't want that. And then with me, it's like, well, I want you to watch a romantic movie, and I want you to be more romantic and expressive. And I'm like, I heard you on the phone with the nigga. You don't want that. You just want that from me because I don't do it.
Facts.
But you don't really want that.
Facts. No.
Because all the niggas who throw themselves at you, you don't want the niggas.
Nah, facts. Absolutely.
But you want me to throw myself at you.
Facts. And that's how you handle and confront Scorpios is not giving them everything they want, and keeping them at arm's length.
I know.
I give it too much game.
Nah, no.
No, for real. That's what it is. That's the truth, though,
truth,
bro.
bro.
It's like I'm not
Or just accept what comes with it.
Facts.
Just like you said, just maintain your boundaries.
Facts. I ain't sucking.
And be okay with being a bad person.
Facts. And I'm not sucking no Scorpio toes, bro.
Because they're the bad person of the zodiac. You know
they are. No, for real.
They're not the good guys.
No, they're not.
But they will always make you feel like you're the bad guy.
Yeah, they are the bad guys of the zodiac.
I've watched Scorpios want to break up with men and then make the men think that it's their fault that they're breaking up with them.
Facts.
But really, they just wanted to break up with the man.
Yeah, facts. So they made the man break up with her. Yeah.
No, they broke up with the man and then told the man it's their fault because that's why they breaking up.
Yeah, facts.
Like you messed up and I can't take you back.
Yep.
Meanwhile, you just wanted to break up with him.
Yeah, facts.
But
yeah.
Shout out to the Scorpios, man. I don't want to come in here and another year of Scorpio bashing. I love Scorpios.
I'm pretty sure, like, man, we could probably pull up that episode and it would be right now. I'm having deja vu. Just that feeling. I remember that exact feeling we had talking about him and just being like, oh, God, that's the truest shit we've ever talked about.
It's like happy and sad. It's like melancholy and like...
Bro,
It's like I miss her. And I hate her.
Facts.
And I would never be with her, but I think about her all the time.
And as you know, it's the Scorpios that have gotten me into the most trouble, and it's the Scorpios that have allowed me to entangle myself in decisions that I have to pay for in present time.
Talking to the mirror, nigga.
Yeah, bro.
You're talking to me.
Oh, it's like, that Scorpio got me on that devil bitch. You know what I mean?
For me, it's just like I knew I shouldn't have been here. Like, what am I doing?
Yeah, man.
But then it's like, what else I'm gonna do?
Exactly. I'm here now.
Like, we'll do what else?
I'm here now.
You know?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
This is it. This is what I'm gonna do. Yes, this is the ride. We all like this in chaos engagement.
Thanks,
I need the drama. They need the drama.
It's fun. It's fun.
It's not fun. I hate it.
I understand. But it's chaos. It's the unpredictability of chaos that allows us to see what's good. Like, what wants us to investigate and explore. It's like, oh man, what can happen over here? What can happen over here? And like Scorpios always present that option. It's like it's always on the table with them, and it's like, oh, what's up? What's up? I mean, I could just go over here, and all of a sudden, like, wait, what? Oh, wait, what? Fuck. Oh, I did that. That's what happens, right? That's what happens.
That's when I look up and you right back in the same argument she was having 3-4 years ago.
Facts.
Same exact arguments.
Facts, bro.
I'm like, what? We still arguing about this?
Yeah, man.
4 years later.
Hey, bro. Just keep it keep it arm's length.
Well, you showed me how to do that, and I don't know how to do it, bro.
Do what?
How to keep Scorpios at arm distance.
It's very.
You push one away, and then you look up, and another right here.
Yeah, man.
And then you push that one, and then that one back. And you push that one, then that one back.
Start by not giving them what they want. I mean, tease them that you might, and then don't actually do it.
Oh, yeah,
it's the game.
I don't know if that's the game, but
what is it? Finesse.
I don't know, but I know you
manipulation.
I know you talking about that conversation at Lamert Park.
Which one? The one with the?
Yeah, that one.
At night?
Nah.
Keep going. Give more hints without giving up your position.
The one that was investigating you to try to get intel out of you about me.
Oh,
And you was like, hold on. Like the one you was like, wait
Ah.
a minute. Like, what you really on? What are you really on?
What are you really? That one.
That one.
Yeah, I explicitly remember that.
Yeah, that one.
That one. Yeah, bro. Yeah, what are you? Okay, what are you fucking really doing? Oh, I see you. I see you, bitch. I see you. Yeah, that one. I remember that. That is prime. That's the prime example. It's a prime example.
Prime example, Scorpio energy.
Yeah, and it's funny. It's like now, like the Scorpio energy is like getting niggas derailed off what they were talking about, you know? Because now I can't even. We were talking about God body shit. Now we're talking about Scorpios.
I mean, that's the level that we got to overcome.
Facts, bro. Yeah, because it's just an inner. The thing about what the horoscopes, they're all energies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like when we talk about Scorpio energy, we bring that shit here, and we got to deal with what comes with that, right? Isn't that real?
Yes.
Right.
Which is it's not gonna go the way you want it to go. But
Exactly.
or the only way it does go the way you want it to go is by maintaining your boundaries.
Facts.
And staying on your square.
Facts, bro.
And being okay with being the bad guy.
Yeah.
Because you're not really the bad guy.
No, you're not.
You're just not being used and manipulated and taken advantage of.
Absolutely.
Or tricked. Not even taking advantage of. I don't think that they're trying to take advantage of you. I think that they just have their own vision of how things they want to be in control.
Facts.
And they have their vision the way they think these are supposed to go. And you're supposed to be. They have a little bit of narcissism. I think they're naturally like a little narcissist.
Yeah. No, I see that.
A tad.
No, I see that.
Not diagnosed. A little bit of undiagnosed narcissism.
Yeah. For sure.
Really self-centered and rooted in whatever it is they want.
Yeah, facts. Desire.
Even if it doesn't make sense.
Serving the placation of their desire.
Even if they know that they can't get it.
Yeah, man. So I'm actually applying these precepts of truth to how am I going to continue to deal with them in my day-to-day life. But it really just comes down to, and what we talk about is not giving people the entirety of what they want, but just enough to plug them into the shit that we got going on to get what we want. Is that not the game?
That's literally the game.
That's the game. It's the game.
This nigga told the rule book of the game.
That's the game. That is the game. Yeah, and we are.
Which can be done ethically, responsibly,
Facts.
Professionally,
Facts.
maturely,
Facts.
correctly.
Facts. And I banged on you because there was certain words used that triggered me in thinking that's not the game, was something else. But now I see the game for what it is. It's just about utilizing available resources without getting overextended. Right? Emotionally overextended, financially overextended. Just like, okay, you over here now. Going on, we'll do that. Right? Put in the work.
Hey man,
Put in the work.
what's it called? Instructions.
Yeah.
Follow the instructions.
Clear instructions.
Make sure that you do the instructions.
Facts, man. And as we rise into the mantle of, because you got to be a good manager before you become a ruler, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
Yeah, no. It's like understanding how to properly handle people and give them instructions, hold them accountable, give them more instructions, et cetera, and train them to a point where they can give others instructions, bro.
Boom.
Gotta think like the white man runs his kingdom on management and administration, right? And there's Harvard Business School that talks about just that. Niggas think that shit is boring, but it's like that's how a white man runs everything.
I mean, we just haven't been educated on
And that part too.
how to administer and manage a
The
business,
science of business.
how to administer and manage our own finances, how to administer and manage our own life.
Facts. No, facts. 'Cause
We don't administer and manage our life.
No. We are.
You feel me?
We're not masters. We are by no stretch masters of self, because mastery of self requires minimum discipline and integrity, right?
Facts.
No, you have to have that, and both of us come from structured family environments where we had that constantly. Strong fathers that worked and had rules and boundaries and took us to church, bro. That's all that was required. They didn't take us farming, but they had enough structure for us to have this conversation now that we were talking about putting people back on the farming. They laid the foundation just with discipline and structure alone. That's our job as man, right?
Definitely.
To set up that the boundaries, the structure. The woman comes in and nurtures and provides in love, right?
Ideally.
Very ideally. Very fucking ideally in this day and age. Very ideally. Hell, man. Niggas gotta do everything nowadays. But,
Hey, man.
it's what it is. But it's only temporary.
Shout out to the good woman.
Yeah, shout out. Shout out to the women who embody their role in the universe and embody the maternal and feminine spirit to its capacity and rise into the call of duty to do what needs to get done.
Islam.
No,
They exist.
They are out there. Shout out to Z's wife.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of another one. I'm sure there's another one. Shout out to Sister Valerie. You don't know her. Marquis' mom. Shout out to Amin's mother.
Yeah.
Queen Amina.
Yeah.
God body queens. Right?
Yeah. It's definitely, man. It's some sisters out there who held it down.
For real.
You know?
For real, bro. I feel relaxed, man. I feel good.
You ready to fight, man?
I am. Nah, and this is how you're supposed to feel. Like if you've been training, like why would you be fearful? It's like this is what you train for. What you train for? No, I'm ready. I'm ready. I want to go to war. You know what I mean?
I feel you, man.
Yeah, and like the excitement, like, because people are like, man, you could blah blah blah. I'm like, but that excites me. It's like, oh, I could get hurt, but I could also fuck him up. You know what I mean? Like it's exciting. I'm like, oh man, I get to put in that position where I'm at. I'm putting something at risk. I'm putting my body at risk.
Yeah, bro.
It shit excites me.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, man. It's like
Committed.
for real,
Dedicated.
for real.
Invested.
And I'll be like, keep it a buck. Like my only concern is like blowing my load. You feel me? Because getting too excited too fast and like that adrenaline dump, and then that's only round one, and I'm breathing like a motherfucker, and oh shit, because you just breathe.
Condition yourself, bro.
For real, bro. Yeah, and like luckily during training this week, niggas have been going like they've been putting out that extra sauce. Like, you really doing this? I got you, bro. Oh, you like that, motherfucker? Yeah, you like that? Which I like.
It's needed, bro.
It's needed.
You gotta prepare your body and prepare your mind.
Facts. And
for a nigga to hit you back.
For real, bro. And the thing about, and I will tell you this, the thing about like when you fight as part of like a gym or a team, it's like when I go to war, the whole squad, they watching me because it's like if I win, they win.
Yeah.
Because they train me. And they could be like, and that it's a really good feeling to watch someone that you've trained with like hard go out there and fucking slay because you feel like, oh, that's me.
Yeah, hey, nationality, man. It's always like you bringing it back home.
Facts.
You raising the value of your training. You raise the value of your home.
Facts, bro.
You raise the value of everybody else there. It's like, all right, I might be able to do it too.
Facts. That's very real. Yeah. And that's what being a leader is like you always raising the bar. It's like, oh no, this shit is real now. Oh, you niggas thought you was gonna come here to work out. Nah, you finna be a world champion. You know what I mean? Like just that idea. It's like, oh, that shit's on the table?
Inception, man.
For real.
Inception is powerful.
That's what it is. That's exactly what it is.
Move.
You put in that idea in their heads that they could be a champion. They could be something that they didn't come here for. Right? And that's what leaders are. That's what a vanguard is. That's what the front lines are. So, no, we advancing. No, I didn't come here to be like everybody else. I came here to excel. And at first, niggas get uncomfortable and insecure. Then they fall in motherfucking line. You already know. They fall in line. Because what else? What else you got going on? The game changed. I changed the game.
Hey, bro.
I changed the game.
You're bridging new levels, man.
Facts.
And creating more interconnections.
Facts, man.
Connecting the farming industry to the fighting industry.
Bruh, it's a wrap. We're taking this to unfathomable levels, bro. Like, no, like, we are literally giving men the recipe to be men.
Hey, man. Yeah.
Grow your own food, defend yourself, and be good at it.
Yeah.
Be a master at it. Because that's what God is. You feel me? And like, I will say this. God has shown me that like, once you make this big choice to actually go in combat, like you're on like physical combat, you're on like a universal game. Does that make sense? It's like, oh, now you're playing the God sport. Because every time I've had dreams about fighting, it's like I'm fighting in other universes, like in galactic combat. You feel me? because fighting armed martial arts is the art of the gods. So I'm like, oh, well, maybe I've been here before. I'm coming into my purpose. This is what I do. Oh, this is what I do. I'm a god. Oh, I fight niggas. I had a dream about, and I say all this is like why I don't think it's fair for FOI to be at a fight. I had a dream that Marquise was in like god body mode, and he had like X-Men. He was X-Men. He was the actual like the X-ray vision guy, like the
Cyclops?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, a version of Cyclops. Is that more scary, like more like, oh shit, niggas is on. That's a real god. I saw him. To see like someone in that mode and have him on your team. I'm like, oh, bro, what power are you really fucking playing with right now? Because we think we're playing like Earthling games, but now once you make big choices like this, it's like, oh, you put yourself in a whole other motherfucking stratosphere of combat, of reality, and that's what I feel is happening. I'm being pulled out into universal war I'm operating in this physical Earth plane, but at the same time, there's a game I'm playing I'm like a real game that's being watched by universal entities that are like, okay, this nigga over here on Earth got this going on. Does that make sense? And then potentially battling in the dream realm. Does that make sense?
Definitely, bro.
That's where I'm like, oh shit, is this gonna? Did I just launch myself into where the dream world is gonna be the ultimate reality, and I'm having the battles up here to bring the lessons down here?
Islam.
That's what it is, though. That's what it's for.
It's always the middle nature.
Exactly. So, yeah. But what I'm saying is, like, this choice, no, we go in there. We go in as far as possible, as quickly as possible.
No, I feel you, bro. It's fight. It's like fighting and Scorpio season at the same time. So like
fucking gangster.
Push your desires, bro.
Push it, bro.
Push it. Channel this energy into something like that.
Boom.
And push it hard.
And that was part
and
of
let it catapult you.
And know what? I'm glad I made the choice during the season, the time of justice of Libra, and then I'm like, oh, I get to fight during Scorpio season. Oh fuck, it's a wrap, bro. It's a wrap. It's not, and I got FOI. I'm like, it's not fair, bro. To come into a fight with all this knowledge, like, good lord, good luck.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Pop your shit, bro.
Yeah, man. I am gonna pop my shit, but also do it in humility. You can also realize that, this is for Allah. He's gonna be put on blast with this. That's the plan, because He put me in the spot. I gotta come through with everything that He's given me, all the opportunities I've taken advantage of, and now it's on center stage, right?
Hey, I'm ready, bro.
Yeah, man, we ready. And the thing is like I'm really seeing like the niggas that fuck with me are like, oh, bro, I'm going to that fight, bro. I'm going to that fight. You know what I mean?
Bro.
Yeah, it's like, oh, no, wait, what? No, I've been watching you.
I've never been to an MMA fight before.
Oh, I've never been to an MMA fight. I've never been to an MMA fight. This is the first one I'm going to go to. I'm gonna on the fucking card. That shit's insane.
Where is it at?
It's in Marriott Burbank.
Okay.
It's gonna be it's a really well put on event, bro. It's my first event is gonna be some real ass shit. And I'm coming out to I Am a God. It's game time, bro.
It's
bro. Fucking game time. And I'm so excited. But I'm gonna close with reading this book of the Surah 70 of the Quran called The Ways of Ascent. This is another one that Allah's pointing me to.
Yeah, man.
The Ways of Ascent and the mountain, the ways of ascent, and those sent forth. And you could just feel why those specific passages, by the titles alone, why they're being pointed to us right now.
Okay.
Right? The mountain, because we got to climb.
Got to.
The ways of ascent. Yeah, this is how you fucking do it. You fight, bro. There's no way around it. And then those sent forth is like, we are the chosen. We them ones, bro. And that's another thing that I've been running and listening to Jesus a lot. It's like Allah's telling me, like, yo, y'all niggas them ones, bro. Make it happen, or I'll find some other ones. It's like that.
No, I feel you.
It's not personal. It's like you're the ones right now. Shoot the motherfucking rock.
Yeah, bro.
Shoot the rock.
Remember, I had that cognition off some edibles 2020, bro. It was like Allah was like, if you gonna bullshit down here, I'm just take you out of here, bro.
Yeah, bro.
If you don't really want to do this shit that you say you want to do,
That you said you wanted to do. Yeah.
then nigga, just it's no point of you being down here in life, bro. You know, we'll just come back up and do some other shit up here, bro. That shit fucked me up, but it was
That's how
fine.
God talks. That's how God. That's the attitude,
It fucked me up, bro.
bro. For real,
It was like, if you don't want to do your
Bruh,
shit, we're gonna remove you
bruh,
from physical reality,
bruh,
bro.
but-
You're not gonna be here if you're gonna fuck around.
the energy you exuded.
Like, what the fuck?
That's God. Like I felt it. Like that's the time that God's on. It's like, nah, bro. What the fuck, bro? Like you wasting time, and time is all you have in this physical plane. That's why you came out here to do this time.
Yeah, it's the most
What are you
important
doing?
thing out here.
What are you down here? Down here. What the fuck are you doing with this time that you chose to come down here for and do time in this realm? What are you doing? You bullshitting. I'm gonna take you out. You come back up. Try again, maybe.
Or start your ass off as a
Yeah,
kid,
man.
as a puppy.
Exactly, bro.
Remember we was talking about that? Just reincarnate your silly ass into one of these patos,
Yeah, facts.
and you're gonna be sitting here as a patos, mad as fuck.
Watching niggas do God body shit.
As a patos, bro.
That's real.
But yeah, read it out, man.
Yes, sir. Read chapter 70, The Ways of Ascent. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, a questioner asks about the chastisement to befall. The disbelievers, there is none to avert it. From Allah, Lord of the ways of ascent. To him ascend the angels and the spirit in a day, the measure of which is 50,000 years. So be patient with a goodly patience. Surely they see it far off, and we see it nigh. The day when the heaven is as molten brass, and the mountains are as wool, and no friend will ask a friend. Though they are made to see them, the guilty one would fain redeem himself from the chastisement of that day by his children, and his wife, and his brother, and his kin that gave him shelter, and all that are in the earth, then deliver him. By no means, surely it is a flaming fire, plucking out the extremities. It shall claim him who retreats and turns his back, and hoards then withholds. Surely man is created impatient, fretful when evil afflicts him, and niggardly when good befalls him, except those who pray, who are constant at their prayer, and in whose wealth there is a known right for the beggar and the destitute, and those who accept the truth of the day of judgment, and those who are fearful of the chastisement of their Lord. Surely the chastisement of their Lord is a thing not to be felt secure from, and those who restrain their sexual passions, except in the presence of their mates or those whom their right hands possess, for surely are not to be blamed. But he who seeks to go beyond this are the transgressors, and those who are faithful to their trust and their covenant, and those who are upright in their testimonies, and those who keep a guard on their prayer. These are in gardens. These are in gardens honored.
Yeah, man.
Bro. Yeah.
Stand your shit.
Yes, sir.
Just don't be a goofy. Just don't be a goofy,
Don't be
bro.
a goofy. Don't be a goofy. This is not the time to be a goofy.
It's not the time to be a goofy, bro.
There's too much things going on to be a goofy, bro. Like now we're being forced to be on our square. You feel that, right? It's like you don't know. Like the square is only you got right now. Don't step off it.
I know that for me, bro.
Don't step off the square, bro.
All I got is my square.
Fact. That's it.
At
You
this
and I.
point,
That's it. And
I have to do some shedding.
Yep.
I have to let it go.
And you had that little experience with the flag, the Moorish flag, and it's like, yeah, bro, it's like, it's that time. Allah's like, nah, niggas, none. That nigga shit ain't gonna work in this paradigm.
I know, bro.
Rome will get you. Rome will get you.
I know.
Yes, sir. That's Rome's job. It's very clear. Rome's job is to crucify, kill. But I got work to do.
Facts.
Let's close it out.
Close it out, Mo.
In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Most Merciful, all praise is due to Allah, the Lord of the worlds, the Beneficent, the Most Merciful, and Master of the Day of Judgment. Thee alone do we serve. Thee alone do we beseech for divine aid. Guide us on the right path, the path upon whom thou hast bestowed favors, not upon whom thy wrath has been brought down, nor upon those who go astray. Ameen.
I mean, peace.